Anyway, my name is Todd. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're going to start to bring some folks up on stage. If you were familiar with my live stream, um, do you drink coffee? It won't affect my sleep. Yeah, it won't. Yeah, I do drink coffee every day. I drink a lot of coffee. Do I have a coffee machine recommendation? I have a Keurig. Keurig is like from Germany, I think. I can't remember. It's Keurig. Keure. I can't remember how to spell it. Anyway, it starts with a K. So, Keurig. So, anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is Monday night. Happy Monday to all of you. I hope you had a good Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. And you're looking forward to a fantastic week this week. So, thank you so much. It is Monday night. Our topic, Todd is back and bought a hoodie from, this one I've had for a long time. This isn't new. I've had this hoodie for many, many years, so it's not new. I didn't really buy a lot of new clothes back in America because I don't really need them. So I bought a few things, but Beijing is cold. Yeah, Beijing is cold. My hometown is cold, so it's okay. It's fall. It's autumn. It's at the end of October, beginning of November. It's supposed to be cold. It's not. Shouldn't be a surprise to us. Yeah, I like the cold weather. Which one is cheaper when you want to buy clothes, U.S. or China? Both are very similar. Depends on what kind of clothes you buy. So both places, the cost of clothing are very similar. There's not a big difference between the cost of clothing in America and the cost of clothing in China. Of course, if you buy luxury items, they're expensive in both countries. I don't buy luxury clothes. I don't buy name brands. I'm not a name brand person. I don't really care about name brands. So most of my clothes are not expensive, whether I buy them in America or whether I buy them in China. It is, I don't buy expensive clothes. I buy clothes for comfort. I don't buy clothes based on brands. I don't buy clothes. I just buy clothes based on comfort. So, what would you recommend for a beginner how to learn English? Find yourself a good English teacher. If you're a beginner, if you are a beginner, find yourself a good qualified English teacher to help you. There's a lot of good qualified English teachers here on Hello Talk. They do online classes. You can find them here on Hello Talk. But if you are a beginner and you want to learn English, I highly recommend you find a good qualified English teacher to help you. That's not me because I'm not an English teacher. What do you think about marriage? It's great. Yeah, marriage is great. You know, if you find that 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 right person, then and you want to get married, then do it. I think marriage is a personal choice. So it's not a real it's not a real that's a personal question. I think we all have different ideas about marriage, but I think marriage is great. And if you think that that's something that you want to do, get married, then go ahead and do it. If you find that right person, get married. Great. I 100% support you if that's what you want to do. So, so thank you. I do not know of, I have to say, welcome back. For your hometown is the best place for you. Welcome back. I'm happy to be back. I love visiting my hometown. Um, I loved visiting my hometown, and it was great to be there. I spent 3 weeks with my family. It's awesome, but it's also good to be back here in Beijing, back to my second home. I have work here, I have lots of friends here, so it's good to be back. It's good to be back. So, how about the unemployment issue in the U.S.? Every country has unemployment, so It's no different than China. It's no different than Europe. It's no different than Japan. America has unemployment. Is it bad? Yeah, it's bad. Is it the worst it's ever been? No, it's not the worst, but it's not good. But it's I'm optimistic that it will improve. So it will get better, just as it will get better in all countries. So anyway, hello, all my respect and admiration. Thank you. Please give us tips on how to unlock speaking. The best tip I can give you for speaking, practice, practice, practice. You have to open your mouth and you have to speak. Whether you join live streams and come up on stage and talk, whether you join voice rooms here on Hello Talk and talk in those voice rooms, whether you do some maybe practice speaking with a native speaker, some language exchange here on Hello Talk, you do some voice calls or some video calls. You have to practice speaking. You can't be shy when you're practicing your speaking. You have to overcome your fear of speaking and talk, talk, talk in English. If you don't have somebody to talk to, you can talk to your dog, you can talk to your cat, you can talk to your plants, you can talk to whoever you feel comfortable with. You don't have to talk to people. You can talk to anything. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. That's okay. So you just have to talk. Open your mouth and talk. And you're going to make mistakes. That's okay. You'll learn from those mistakes, and the more you talk, the better you will improve. Practice makes progress. So continue to practice your speaking and your listening, and you will begin to notice progress. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen quickly. It takes several months and several years to improve your speaking. I have students that I've been tutoring for many, many years, and they're still improving. Okay? So it takes time. It's not something that happens quickly. So don't get discouraged if you have practiced speaking for a month or 2 months and you don't feel like you've made any progress. You have made progress. It's just such small progress you can't notice it. But eventually it will improve. How can I improve my listening? The same way. If you want to improve anything in your life, practice. Listening, speaking, reading, writing in English, practice, practice, practice. Practice your listening skills. Join voice rooms here on Hello Talk and listen. Listen to the live streams, listen to podcasts, listen to TV shows, listen to movies, listen to music. You have to immerse yourself in English and practice, practice, practice. So, anyway, that's how you do it. It's not a secret. There's no shortcuts, and it's not a secret. There's no magic pill that I can give you that's going to make you be a great English speaker or a great English listener. There's no magic pill. You just have to practice as often as possible. That's the short explanation. There's lots of other details within that I use when I tutor my students. If you don't know English, you need vocabulary words, but you don't need a lot of vocabulary words to practice speaking. You just need some basic vocabulary words, and then as you progress, you'll pick up more vocabulary words. But in the beginning, you don't need a lot of vocabulary words to speak English, just your basic ones that you know. That's okay. And then as you progress, you'll learn more vocabulary words, and you'll keep adding and adding and adding vocabulary words to your list, and eventually you'll be okay, have lots of vocabulary words. So don't sit there and try to memorize 100 words a day and think I'm going to be a great speaker because I learn 100 words a day. That's not true. It's not going to work that way. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is Monday night, and let's start to bring some folks up on the stage.
Good evening, Todd. I'm so happy see you again.
How are you doing tonight, Peter?
Very good. Uh,
Great.
Also rain outside all day, but the
Oh,
temperature is okay. It's comfortable weather.
okay.
Yeah. And the
It's
air goes more fresh after rain. Very good.
wow.
Okay.
So it's raining today?
Yeah, raining today and also
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay. Rain, rain,
But the
rain.
temperature is okay. The temperature is okay. 18 to 20 is very comfortable.
Okay.
18 to 20. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very comfortable. And it's good that you have rain because the rain helps the grass grow and the flowers grow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I miss you very much.
I'm
Yeah.
back now, huh?
Also, every day I have your moments as well. Write them down in my notebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Very good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I tried to post on my moments, while I was back in the States. I tried to post on my moments so that people
Yes,
could,
almost every day.
almost
Almost
every
every day.
day, yeah.
Besides you're on the plane. Besides the day you're on the plane. You're on the plane.
Yeah, when I was on the plane, it was kind of hard. But I was sitting in the airport in Minneapolis, and I did. I was. You could hear a lot of background noise in the airport, and so that's. I did do some posts from the airport because I had a lot of free time.
Okay.
But not. Yeah.
Good.
But when I was on the airplane, of course, I can't. I couldn't post. Yeah.
So I'm
So,
happy.
so did you have a good
Mm,
weekend?
yes. Last week I went to my daughter's home because
Okay.
it was my granddaughter's birthday on
Oh,
October
okay.
the 13th.
October
October the
13th, your
13th.
your granddaughter turned 15?
Yeah, 10 to 15.
15.
15 years old for my
Okay.
granddaughter. We had a family party at her
Okay.
home, and I bought a birthday cake for her.
You bought a birthday cake for her.
Yeah, and I sent her a red envelope as Chinese tradition because she
Okay.
1 year grow up. Yeah, she can use some money, and I don't use money. I said, okay, I send it to your mom and transfer it to your phone. She can use phone to order something. My
Oh, but
granddaughter.
she
Okay,
okay, but you can't send her money.
okay.
So
Mm,
she likes money though.
she likes money. Yeah. Her mom keeps my envelope for her. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
so you bought her a cake and you had like a little birthday party for her.
okay. And we have
Good.
dinner together. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Great. So she was
Oh, because it
happy.
happens. Because it happens. October the 13th, just a Sunday. She want to go to school, so it's good for me to stay at her home. She
Okay.
won't go to because just was Sunday. At, yeah, that day, October the 13th.
Okay. So
I'm happy to see all your pictures. Yeah, today's topic is about the culture, about
yeah.
America. So,
Yeah.
we read your moments every day and tell us American culture every day.
Yeah.
Especially interested in the Amish people. Yeah, as they are sitting on the
Yeah,
horse.
I got
The
to
horse
yeah.
pulling the big car. Yeah, and the Amish people wear a higher hat on their head. Yeah, and the long coat, not
Yeah.
jacket, long coat. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
The Amish people are very interesting to talk to. Yeah, they're very nice people. They're very peaceful, quiet uh, group of people. So they when I went to see them because I know some Amish people, they were happy to see me, and they gave me lots of gifts. Their gifts were food because they make
oh, it's
really
a
really
good,
good food. So they gave
very
me
good
lots of
food.
gifts. And I should have posted pictures of the gifts, but I didn't. Anyway, I asked them if I could take some pictures of them on the farm, and they said it's okay to take a few pictures, but don't take too many pictures. So the pictures that I posted, they said they gave me permission to take those pictures, and I said I'm going to post these pictures on my social media account in China. Is that okay? And they said, yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I got their
They
permission.
agree you to post on the Hello Talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a culture of the Amish people. Let the people all over the world to know the Amish people because it's very. Uh, uh, I think uh, for old for old China, people know electricity, know the TV because at that time we have no the electricity about 15 years ago, uh,
yeah,
15 years, 50 years ago. But now every place has a power has a power. We can live even 1 hour without the power. If
yeah,
some power trouble happened for the city, oh, it's a big uh, accident.
yeah.
uh,
It's a tragedy.
uh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So the Amish people,
Phone call.
yeah, the Amish people don't use electricity. They don't use mobile phones. They don't drive cars. They don't watch TV. They don't have cameras. All of that modern technology they don't use based on their religion.
Okay. And the local government gave the Amish people many benefits to support them. They did, I heard that you told us they did pay the taxi to the
Right. They
government.
don't pay any taxes,
Okay.
and basically they just support themselves. Their kids go
So,
to Amish schools. They don't go to the local schools. They have their own doctors there that they use. They don't go to the hospitals. So they just have their own little community. They take care of themselves.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm, but if some illness goes serious, for example, the surgeon operation, can them do this, or they
Yeah, if
to
they
go to
go
the
if
hospital?
they have a serious health issue like cancer or some
Can do.
heart issue, then they will go to a big hospital.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But if they when they're having their babies, they have their babies right there in their own homes. They don't go to a hospital to have their babies. They do they take care of their their children in their home. So their babies are born in their home, not in a hospital.
oh yes, me too. I bought in my house
Yeah,
at that time, 70 years ago. Many Chinese people born his babies at their home. We
yeah,
ask the people who do this as a job, as his career job, take
yeah.
help the pregnant women to have babies at their homes. Yeah,
Sure.
we connected and counted what is the date, what's the time the baby will born, and we call it 接生婆 in Chinese.
Uh huh.
Maybe the helper for the pregnant.
Yeah, in
So went
America
to home. Yeah.
in America they have that too. They call that person a midwife.
A midwife.
A
No,
midwife.
first thing
MID,
oh,
a midwife. MID
midwife.
midwife. That's a person who helps a woman have a baby, usually in her home.
Oh, okay, okay, the same.
Yeah,
So the some cultures are look same. Some many cultures are different, but people used to their culture. Yeah. So I'm
yeah.
very interested in American culture,
Uh huh.
and the Clear Lake is very clear indeed. Look the
Yeah,
water. Yeah.
yeah.
Make me remember our Dianshi Lake just nearby my city. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And when I was young, I was play at the bank of the Dianshi Lake, and we went on the boat to the lake in the middle of the lake. The water is so clear and clean. We can saw through. the water very deep. And
Ah, okay.
my mom had some bottles keep to uh, to
To
bought
get some
some
water.
water home, like to home, because the water is very a little sweet and clean.
Okay.
Then the water we pumped from the well. At this time, we have no running water. We just
Right.
get the water from the well. Yeah. Every village has many wells. We pump the water from the well.
Uh huh.
No pump. We even has a big pond to put the
You had to do
water
it by
out
hand. You have to do it by hand.
by hand. To
Yeah.
get the water. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, the Danish lake is still there, but the water goes the had the um,
Polluted.
polluted. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, our government paid for 20-year long time to improve the quality of the water. It's improved a lot,
Uh huh.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had put moments about how our government deal with to improve the water quality water of the Danish Lake. Yeah, it's going better and better,
Okay.
but
Good.
not return to the initial like I was a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The water in Clear Lake, you can't drink it because it's not safe to drink.
Mm.
Yeah. It's not safe to drink.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
we go fishing in there. We go swimming in there. And we do lots of water sports in the summertime. But we can't drink the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still fish in it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Can the fish be eaten? I think a fish can be eaten. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
the fish out of there we eat. Yeah, the fish are very delicious.
very delicious, very
Yeah,
fresh, very delicious. Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
very good, very delicious fish we eat. But that lake is not. It's not water that you can drink out of.
okay.
Yeah, and I was very
Uh,
lucky. I was very lucky when I was back because we had very good weather when I was back in my hometown. It was dry and sunny, so perfect weather for the farmers to harvest their crops.
oh yes, I saw the pictures. All the
The
machinery
machinery,
to
yeah,
machinery for the agriculture industry.
yeah.
Uh, few people to operate the agriculture machine and the tractors and the big truck to
Yeah,
get the crops, the
yeah,
corn crops immediately get. And
yeah,
at this season, the farmer has a very busy season for these days. And
yeah,
oh, good, the weather is so good for farmers. Yeah, at
yeah. It
this
was
time.
the
Okay.
weather was perfect for them to harvest because they had, I mean, it was very dry. There was no rain, but that's good. The farmers need the dry season. They need to harvest their corn when it's dry. If it rains, then they have to wait several days for the corn to dry again before they can harvest it.
Okay.
So
Because
we've been lucky. We were very lucky to have really good weather for the harvest. The farmers were very happy.
oh yes, and the fields are so uh, flat,
Yeah,
and so the machine can work so in the high speed.
yeah,
Mm, in my province, China is so big, but in our province, we have a short plate for plant the plants.
uh
Yeah,
huh.
the modern machine can use in the uh, limited areas
Oh, okay.
in my province. Many by hand for
So they
my
have to do it by hand. Yeah, yeah.
by hand.
In America, most of the corn and soybeans are harvested by big machines. It still takes them a long time to do it. You know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks to do all of it. But it's not. You know, it's easier with these big machines.
Okay, in our province, this is a mountain, and it's sharp and
Very
the
steep.
farmer will sleep or steep.
Hmm.
Um, uh, the farmers worked generation by generation to build their fields
Oh,
like ladders.
yes.
One
Like steps.
like steps. Yeah, we call it steps fields in our
Okay.
province. Also, Chinese called like this steps fields in our province.
Okay,
Yunnan
that's good.
province.
Yeah, so that
Okay,
makes that way they can utilize all that land, even on the mountains.
okay,
They just build it like stair steps, so that way they can utilize that land for crops.
okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Also, I had read today's moments to save time. Will I read it?
Sure, go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, thank you.
Sure, you bet.
uh,
Yeah, I think a lot of everybody's waiting for you because they haven't seen you in my live stream for a while, so they miss you just as much as they missed me.
okay. uh, our topic for tonight's live stream, my hometown. Yes, we have already begun. I told you
Yeah,
hometown about the Clean Lake. Yeah, Clear Lake,
Clear
and
Lake.
the Amish people, and
Yeah,
the modest agriculture
agriculture.
industry. Yeah.
Yes.
I just returned from my hometown. Let's talk about my hometown. Feel free to ask me questions about America. No politics, no religion, and let's stay away from the sensitive issues happening around the world. Okay, it's three rules here. No
Yeah.
politics, no religions, and no the sensitive questions.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
uh, I'll read your positive short article. When you are feeling down in the dumps, oh, dumps is a new
Down in the
word.
dumps.
Oh, yeah, down in the dumps. Remember that life can change in an instant. Stay positive and keep moving forward.
Yeah. Stay
Okay,
positive and keep moving
yeah,
forward.
okay. Next, let me do a quiz. English quiz. If you describe your best friend as resourceful,
Resourceful.
you are saying there are four choices. A, lazy. B, I helpful. C, creative. D, boring. Today's
Boring.
quiz is easy. The
Okay.
answer, of course, is C, creative.
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 Yeah. Someone is
Creative.
resourceful. If someone's resourceful, we can also describe them as a creative person.
Oh, creative person.
Great.
Okay. Next, English vocabulary. Credible.
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 Credible. When something or someone is credible, oh, no, credible, uh, is described as credible. It means they are reliable and trustworthy. For example, Tom provided a credible explanation to his wife about why he was home later from work. Good,
Right.
good. Well, credible. It's the same words, credit card. We
Yeah.
use the credit card every day. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We use a credit card, and a credible person is a person who can
Credible.
be trusted and who is honest.
Yes, with all this.
Great.
Next, con artist. Con artist.
Con. Yeah, you're right.
Con
Con.
artist.
Con artist.
Con artist. Con
Yeah.
artist. A con artist is someone who tricks or deceives people to get their money something valuable. They often use clever lies and manipulation,
Yeah. Manipulation.
manipulation to gain trust and then take advantage of that trust. For example, A con artist might pretend to be a charity worker to collect donations, but one keep the money from themselves.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
that's a con artist. A con artist is somebody who will trick you or deceive you
Tricky.
out of your money or something valuable.
Okay. Hmm.
So they're a bad
Uh,
person.
bad person use it uh, uh, via the internet.
Yeah, they can do
We
it on
call
the they can do it on the internet or they can do it face to face. Yeah, so we would
face to
also
face.
we can call them a scammer, a con artist, a cheater. All of those words would describe a person who cheats you out of your money or something valuable.
Okay. And uh, our government, our police, with our neighbor country, uh, Myanmar,
Hmm.
two countries' police joined to um, to
To crack down on those con
to crack
artists.
down the traitor. Yeah, many
Yeah,
times. Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
good.
Next word, double check.
Double check.
Double check is easy to understand. Double
Yeah,
check. Double check means to look over something again to make sure it's correct or done properly. It's like giving something a second look to confirm that everything is right. For example, you might double check your homework to make sure you didn't make any mistakes before you hand it in.
yeah,
Okay, not only homework, the examination. Uh, double check your paper before you hand it to the teacher. It's
yeah,
important. Yeah, yeah.
definitely. Yeah, so
Oh,
if you're taking an exam or even when you're at work and you need to, if you're doing stuff at work like sending an email, you should always double check your email to make sure your grammar is correct, to make sure that everything is
the
correct in your
spelling
email.
is
So,
okay.
yeah,
The
you should
grammar is
double check.
okay. Okay,
Double
double check.
check that.
Especially the figures. The
Yes.
figure, the numbers, the figures. Have to check it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, double check.
Uh, next, three synonyms
Three
of
synonyms,
adjectives.
yes.
Synonyms of
Happy,
adjectives.
happy synonyms.
Happy synonyms. Yeah. First one, elated.
Yeah, elated.
Elated. It means extremely happy and excited. For example, she was elated, elated when she found out she got the job.
Wow,
Okay, got the
that's
job. Yeah,
very good news.
good news. Next one, overjoyed, overjoyed,
Overjoyed.
overjoyed, extremely happy or delighted. For example, she was overjoyed to receive the news of her promotion. Okay,
Wow, great.
uh,
That's good news. She got a promotion.
yeah, uh, get a promotion, so we are overjoyed.
Overjoyed.
Oh, the third one is a new one. The third one,
Euphoria.
the third one, I
Euphoric.
checked the I checked the pronounce. Uh, euphoric,
You, it's pronounced euphoric.
euphoric,
Perfect.
euphoric,
Perfect.
euphoric, euphoric. It's a new word for me.
Yeah.
E, e. I'm sorry.
Euphoric.
Euphoric. Yeah, euphoric. Characterized by or feeling intense excitement and happiness. For example, he felt euphoric, euphoric after winning the champion, uh,
Championship.
championship. I know this
Yeah.
word, but I pronounce
Uh huh.
again.
Championship.
Championship,
Yeah. He felt,
championship.
yeah. Euphoric means you're very, very happy. It's just a more advanced word for feeling very overjoyed or elated. Euphoric is a little bit more of a advanced academic word.
Okay. Next one is a paragraph. What do you think of your boss?
Oh, what do
My
you think of
boss,
your boss?
yes, my boss is a great person to work for. She is uh, dedicated. She is a
Dedicated.
dedicated professional with profound industry knowledge and experience. She is also a great leader who knows how to motivate and mentor her team. I feel extremely fortunate to be able to work for someone like her.
Yeah.
What do you think of your boss?
What do you think of your
I told
boss?
my boss before to save time.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah.
think we've talked about this topic before, and you shared with us in the live stream about your boss and how your boss
Okay.
set you in
Yes,
your
the same as you,
it
boss. They
introduced
are
you in your.
ladies. They are ladies. They are female. My boss
Hmm.
is a lady, and your boss is a lady.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, both are female. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, let me read a common English expression.
Ah, yes. Two heads
Two heads are better than one.
than one.
Two
Yes.
heads are better than one. The saying, two heads are better than one, means that it's often easier to solve a problem or come up with a good idea when two people are working together rather than one person working alone. Collaboration, collaboration,
Right.
right?
Collaboration.
Collaboration can lead to better results because it combines,
Hmm.
combines,
Combines.
combines different perspective and skill.
Right. Good.
So, so two heads are better than one.
Right.
Okay. Oh, last one. I will be quick. The dictation
Dictation. Yeah. About Sam.
about Sam. My friend Sam has always struggled with his weight. Recently, things getting so bad, and he decided to go on a diet.
Diet.
He started his diet last week by writing out a long list of abandoned food.
Yeah. Yeah.
The list the list includes most of the famous pizza, cheeseburgers, ice cream, beer, coke, chocolate, and candy. Yesterday I visited Sam at his home. When I rang the doorbell, I was surprised to see that Sam actually had lost a little weight. He looks pretty good.
Good. Good for
Yes,
Sam.
good news. Yeah.
Good for.
Oh, but it's difficult for many people.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay,
difficult for many people to lose weight.
to lose weight.
It's
Okay,
easy to gain weight, but always very difficult to lose weight.
okay. I'm sorry I occupied much time.
That's
Let
okay.
the chance to the other one.
Yeah. No
And
problem.
I would like to say again what I read just from Todd's Moments every morning. She puts us 10 moments every morning, including the vocabulary words, listening and writing, and the phrases, verbs, and the synonym adjectives, and the positive articles. Yeah, it's help us for learn English for every level of
Yeah.
English learning. For the, yeah,
Yeah.
even
Definitely.
okay. So
Yeah. You're
let a
right.
chance to the people who want to raise hand and talking about the American culture. Ask you question about your vacation in America.
Great.
Good.
Well, thanks again for coming on stage tonight. It's nice to see you back. I'm happy to be back, and it's good to see that you're doing well and you're still joining live streams. That's good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Every day still.
Every
Okay.
day. Fantastic.
Okay.
Thanks again. Have a good night, Peter, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Okay. See you tomorrow
All right.
night.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on stage tonight and reviewing that information that I posted on my moments. If you're wondering where was he reading from, he was reading that information from my moments. I post every day. I will post some English-related articles to help you improve your English. If that's something that you're interested in, you just click on my profile, and you can go to my account, and you can see all of the information that Peter just read on my moments. Also, on my moments, I will post some pictures about my life here in Beijing, and I also post pictures about my life in America. When I was in America for the last 3 weeks, I was just in America 3 weeks visiting my family. I spent some quality time with my mom. My mom is going to be 87 years old in October. She'll be 87, and I got to spend some quality time. I spent every day. I went to visit her, and we went out to lunch, and we went out to breakfast, and we went to had dinner together. She cooked for me. I cooked for her, and we went through a lot of really old pictures. My mom has many, many boxes of lots of old pictures of when I was a kid, and of my father and my siblings, of our life on the farm. And it was nice to go through a lot of those old pictures, and we laughed and talked about some, good memories and some bad memories too. We don't stay away from the bad memories. We need to talk about those good memories, and we need to talk about those bad memories. So that's, I guess, part of life. Good memories, bad memories. The bad memories helped shape who we are today, helped shape who I am today. The good memories also helped shape who I am. We take the good with the bad, and that's who I am. So, anyway, it was nice to spend time with my mom, and she's doing okay. She's doing pretty good, getting around for her age. We had coffee. My mom, like me, likes to drink coffee all day long, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. But although in the evening my mom will drink decaffeinated coffee, in the evening my mom will drink decaf, where I drink regular coffee all day. So I don't drink decaf. But anyway, she's getting along pretty good, so I'm happy. I'm happy I'm happy that she's doing well. I posted a picture of her a couple of weeks ago, I think, early on in my visit. I posted a picture of my mom with me and my nieces and nephews. Anyway, it was nice to see my family. Great to reminisce about old times that we spent together, and but it's good to be back in Beijing. Yeah, I love my hometown, and I love my life here in Beijing. So my family supports me living in China. Do they want me to move back? Of course they do. Will I move back? Someday. Yeah. They want me to move back now. They would like me to move back now. Now's not the right time. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll move back, but not now. Now is not the right time. And I had that conversation with my family, and they totally respect my decisions, even though they want me to move back. But they respect the fact that I need to be here now. So my job's here, my friends are here, so I'll be staying here for a while. Maybe I'll move back someday, but right now I will be staying here. So, anyway, I think the jet lag will affect you for 1 week. Not usually. Jet lag usually affects me for about 2 days, not 1 week. In America, I had jet lag. I was tired, very tired and exhausted for about 2 days. And then about the third day, I started to adjust to the time difference. Now I just came back to China yesterday. I When I got here, I didn't really do a lot. I just slept, rested, ate some, ate dinner. I didn't and unpacked my suitcases. My suitcase, I had one. You know, put things away, and then just rested. Today, Monday, I really didn't have to. I didn't have any work to do. I didn't have any work today, so I purposely scheduled this day so I didn't have to work. So I rested all day today. Did laundry, cleaned my house, went for a walk outside, and I took a couple of naps. So, tomorrow I'll get. I had a good night's sleep last night. I went to bed early, and around 9 o'clock, which is very early for me. Most of the time, I don't even get home till 10:30 or 11. So, I went to bed very early last night. I slept great last night, and I'll do the same tonight when I finish the live stream. I will hit the sack. And tomorrow I have work to do tomorrow. I have work, so today all I needed to do was go to the police station here in Beijing and register, and let them know that I left the country and but I came back. That's a law that I have to follow. So anyway, what do I like? What do you like about Beijing? Wow, so many things. The people, the food, the culture, the history, the safety, the convenience, the infrastructure. My life here is pretty convenient. So I like it here. So, is it cold in Beijing now? Yeah, it's cold here. It's like getting down to like 5 degrees tonight. So, yeah, I have my windows open. I like cold. Yeah, I have my windows open in my home. It was like last night it got down to about 5 degrees. I closed my windows when I went to bed, but I have my windows open now because I like it cool. I don't like it hot in my home. So I have my windows open. It's pleasantly chilly, and I like that. My home, it's just 1 degree. Wow, that is cold. Anyway, quick introduction, and I'll begin to bring some more folks up on stage. If you're raising your hand, please be a little bit patient. My name is Todd. I'm streaming from Beijing, China. I come from the United States of America, but I've lived in Beijing now for about 13 years. I'm not an English teacher. I guess I would call myself an English tutor. That's what I do in my spare time. I do private English tutoring. What are your suggestions for improving language skills? Practice, practice, practice. It's a hard question to answer. It's hard to answer your question because I don't know your level. I don't know who you are. I don't know a lot about you. But just as a generic answer, I'm going to give you is practice, practice, practice speaking, practice listening, practice writing, do lots of reading in English, listen to TV shows, movies, music, podcasts, live streams, voice rooms. There's a lot of things you can do. If you like reading, read lots of English books. If you like watching TV, get hooked on an English TV series that you just love and watch it. These are all great ways to help improve your English. You need to immerse yourself into the English language. And don't get frustrated if you're not seeing progress as quickly as you would like because it takes time. It's a very slow process. Learning English doesn't happen quickly. It is a very slow process. Be patient, but don't give up. Be patient, but don't give up. Keep moving forward. Are you going to make mistakes? Of course you are. We all make mistakes. I am a native speaker, and I still make mistakes. So, when I was home and I was posting some English articles on my moments, my sister and my brother-in-law and some of my family members were listening to me post some vocabulary words on my moments. My sister was like, I don't even know that word. I don't know that word. I don't know that word. So, and my sister is a native speaker. She's been speaking English her whole life. And some of the vocabulary words that I posted on my moments, she didn't know because she don't use those words very often. So, so you know, most Americans have about 5 to maybe 6 or 7,000 vocabulary words that they use in their daily life. Some of the words I post on my moments are maybe not common for some Americans, and some are common. So this is English. Some of the vocabulary words I post, maybe you won't use them in your daily life speaking, but maybe you'll read about those words in a news article or in a book or hear it in a movie or TV show. So, and my sister was listening to me post on my moments, and she's like, "Oh, I know that word. Oh, that word's easy. Oh, that common word." But some of the words I was posting, she would be like, "Oh, wow, I haven't heard that word in a long time," or I don't know that word, or I don't use that word. And she goes, and I'm like, "Yeah, some of these words, the people that listen to these posts that I post on my moments, some of them will use those words, some of them will not use these words because they're not common in daily spoken English. But you will need to be familiar with them because maybe you'll hear them in a movie or a TV show or read them in a book. So it's always good to broaden your vocabulary. So do you have a YouTube channel? I don't. I want to practice English, don't know how to find a right way. There really isn't a right way to practice English. There's no right way and there's no wrong way. The way that you enjoy is the right way for you. What's right way for you may be the wrong way for somebody else. So it's a personal thing. So what's right for you may be wrong for somebody else. You need to find the way that you enjoy. Whatever you enjoy, make it fun. So do something you enjoy. And that's the right way. Your right way may be the wrong way for somebody else. So there is no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just your personal way. Should I study the grammar? Should you study grammar? Are you going to take a exam? Are you going to are you studying English to pass an exam like an IELTS test or a TOEFL test? Are you studying English to pass some kind of an exam at a university? If you are, then you need to learn grammar. If you're not, forget about grammar. If you're a beginner, yes, you need to learn grammar. If you are a beginner, part of the basics of learning English, you need to learn grammar. But otherwise, don't worry about grammar. You'll need to learn the basics of grammar. You know, past, present, future, obsessed with grammar. There's so many different grammar rules. You have to memorize them, and they're so frustrating. So don't get too caught up in trying to perfect your grammar because it's going to frustrate you. It's going to frustrate you. I need to learn grammar, even conversation. Okay, if you want to learn grammar, go ahead. I don't teach grammar because it's a waste of time. You can learn grammar by reading books. You'll learn because if you read books, they use proper grammar. So you can learn grammar while you're learning English. You can learn grammar by reading books, novels, whatever kind of books you want. You can learn grammar that way because they use the right grammar in those books. So don't waste your time studying grammar books. It's going to frustrate you and you're going to quit. If that's something you want to do, by all means do it, but I don't recommend it. I've been helping people improve their English for 13 years, and I don't teach grammar because it's not necessary. If you want to improve your pronunciation skills, if you want to improve your listening skills, don't get caught up in perfecting your grammar skills because I'm not perfect in grammar. I make a lot of grammar mistakes, but people can still understand me. So, anyway, I don't I don't focus on grammar. So, focus on your improving your listening skills first. Listening is very important, and focus on improving your pronunciation, your speaking. Listening and speaking, the two most important things. Grammar, grammar, if you are a beginner, yes, you need to learn the basics of grammar. If you're not a beginner and you can speak English, don't waste time on grammar. So, yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I just said that. Spoken English, you don't need to worry about grammar, but if you're going to take an exam, you need to learn grammar. IELTS, TOEFL, CET 4, CET 6, any type of English proficiency exam that you're going to take, you need to learn grammar. If you're in school, if you're in high school, middle school, university level, and you're taking some English courses, you're going to need to learn grammar. But if you're not learning English to pass an exam, don't get caught up in grammar because it's very frustrating. So let's talk Chinese. This is not a Chinese live stream. So if you talk Chinese, I can't help you because I don't speak Chinese. Okay, let's continue on with the live stream. It's only 8:30. We got lots of time tonight. So, lots of time. Hi.
I'm so happy to see you again.
Hi, my name's Todd. How are you?
I'm good.
You're good? Good. So, you had a good weekend?
Yes, yes.
Okay, what did you do?
Weekend. This weekend I'm stay at home.
You stayed at home this weekend. Okay, so you just stayed inside and what did you do? Housework?
Some I stand home in most of I practice my
Oh,
reader.
okay. Okay, so you practice English? Good.
Yes. Every day I practice my listening English. I always open the live
Good.
stream.
That's very good that you do that. So you're on Hello Talk most of the time, right?
Yes, yes. Because my children went to school, I'm staying home and alone. So I always open the live stream. I feel how to say I feel don't
Oh, okay.
lonely.
So when you're home alone because your kids go to school and then you're home alone and you join a live stream, that makes you feel that you're not lonely. Okay.
Yes, lonely. Yes, I think that some people compare with
That's
me. I
that's
think.
okay. Yeah. So that means that you can learn English and make some new friends.
Yes, I learn. Most time I practice my English, practice my listening
Okay.
English. Sometimes I come backstage to talk with the horse
Okay.
team because sometimes I do horsework. I do horsework. I play in theater. Sometimes I have to do other things. So when I do do housework, I'm listening to the live stream.
Good. That's a very good idea to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a summer question to ask for you.
Okay. You have some questions. You
My
have questions that you want to ask me?
yes, I want to you give me some advice. Because I never experienced this situation. I don't know much about abroad education because my son, you know, now my son is study in high school. He study high school,
Okay.
but now he didn't like this school.
Okay.
He didn't like high school in China.
Okay.
He
He
want
doesn't like
to
high school.
he, maybe he doesn't like the high school education in
Oh,
China.
okay. Okay. He doesn't like the high school education in China. So, are you thinking about sending him to a different country to go to high school?
Yeah, yes. So
Okay.
my son said to me he want to abroad to study.
Okay.
And he has his idea. He said that the China education is not how to say is not benefit for personal creation.
Okay. So he doesn't think that the Chinese education system is benefits his creativity.
Yes, it's
Okay.
not benefit. It's
Okay. So
not a good.
that's okay. So he can, yeah, he can study if he wants to study in another country. He can go to high school in another country.
Yes, he want to abroad to study.
Okay.
Mm, mm, uh, uh, he went to New Zealand,
Good.
New Zealand, because he had a friend to start in New Zealand.
Okay. Good. So that New Zealand has a good education system, and I think, yeah, your son would probably be happy.
Yes, he want to go, but I'm worried about because yeah, he was young. He's 16 years. I'm worried about he have he haven't self control ability self control.
Oh, so you don't think he has a good he doesn't have good self-control over himself.
Yes,
Okay. Well, I think the thing is
I'm worried about.
you just have to trust him.
It, yes, if he go, he's the one. If he go to abroad, I have to trust him,
Yeah.
but I still worry about
Of
him.
course. Yeah, of course you
So
yeah, of course you're going to worry about him.
I'm struggle with this situation. Because but now he started in high school. He don't like the high school education system. He
Okay.
think the education is not how to say
Not beneficial to his
it's not
creativity.
yes.
Okay.
He think at atmosphere is not good.
Okay. So
He think the education system how control the ability, create ability.
okay, so that's good.
Like
So I think there are opportunities for him if he wants to go to New Zealand to go to high school. I think that would be a good opportunity for him to do that. You're going to worry about him no matter where he goes. So that's part of being a parent. You're going to always worry about him. So you just have to trust that he can handle it and he'll be okay.
But his English is not good. I learned English for 1 year from Hello Talk. I the first purpose I want to inf- influence my son to be interested in the English.
Okay.
Well, uh, but 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 now his English is not good. His listening is need to improve.
Okay.
Or English listening, especially listening. If you want to go to abroad, you must understand the teacher what he said,
Yeah.
right?
So this is good motivation for him to want to improve his English listening and speaking skills. You just need to tell him if you want to go abroad, whether it's New Zealand, Australia, America, or the UK, no matter which country you go to, you're going to need to improve your English skills. If you don't, then you're going to stay in China. So
Yes.
you just have to tell him it's your choice. Do you want to go abroad to go to high school? And if he says yes, then you say, then you're going to have to practice your English. If you don't want to go abroad, then and you want to stay here, then don't worry about your English.
Yes, I'm sad to him like
Yeah.
that. I said, want to abroad, you must understand most of English
Yep.
when the
Exactly.
teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
if you
classes are in
understand,
English.
yes, if your listening is good, but if you went abroad, have the language environment you speak, it may be improve quickly, I
Sure.
think.
Yeah.
But you don't understand. But your listening is a lot good, but it's difficult for you for I think it's difficult for you to have a class in English class.
Yeah, very difficult for him. Listening is number one, most important. More important
Yes,
than speaking.
yes,
Listening is the most important. It's more
yes,
important than speaking because you have to listen and understand what people are saying so before you can respond to their questions or their comments. So listening is very very important.
yes. So I'm still struggle with his choice. I don't know how to make decision.
Well, there's no decision to make. You could just have to tell him if you want to study abroad, you have to improve your English listening skills and speaking. If you don't want to study English, then you're going to stay here in China. So that's his choices.
Yes, yes. I told this truth for him. Uh, but I want you. I said to him, if you want to go abroad to study, you should spend a lot of time to remember vocabulary, to practice your listening English skill. Um, so I said every day, mom, mom is also learning English and also learning practice my listening English. You can focus on listen to the live stream. I
Yeah,
told him.
sure. Yeah, he can
Mm,
get his own he can get his own Hello Talk account and he can join live streams or he can join voice rooms and practice his listening that way. If he doesn't want to speak, that's
mm,
okay. He can just practice his listening by joining live streams
mm.
or voice
Yeah,
rooms.
yes, yes. I told his my learning journey. I said to him, last year I can't speak English. I can't understand most of English.
Uh
But
huh.
now I can speak most of daily English. I can understand the listening English. I after this experience and told him like if you are want to learning something, if you are consistent, if you are spend a lot of time, you will be get great progress.
Yes, you're right. So that's good advice. He has, but it's up to him if he wants to follow your advice. It's his choice because how old is he? 16?
16 years old.
Yeah, so
You
he's
know,
he's old enough
another
to make
reason,
his own decisions now.
yes, another reason he want to abroad to study. I told you he like riding mountain bicycle.
Yeah, he likes to ride mountain bikes, right? And race them and jump and do lots of tricks.
Yes, he said if he go to the abroad, subject is maybe account the grade, right? Account it's a very important subject in high school or university. Ride bicycle, but I don't
No,
know. He said no,
it's not. Yeah,
it's
so
not.
riding a bicycle is not a high school subject in a high school class subject. Riding a bicycle is just a
It's
hobby.
just hobby,
Yeah,
not
or
a
a
sport
sport. It's a
subject.
sport. Yeah, there's a sport, that they compete. They ride bicycles and compete, but it's not a high school sport.
Not high school sport.
No, it's not a high school sport.
Oh,
High school
maybe
sports are like soccer, basketball, football, swimming. Those are, and running and jumping. Those are high school sports. But bicycle racing is not a high school sport.
oh, I see. Maybe maybe he didn't tell me truth.
Yeah, yeah. In most American high schools, riding mountain bikes or doing tricks and jumping is not a high school sport. It's like a hobby that kids do in their free time. They do have competitions, but it's not high school competitions.
I see.
Okay.
Another day he said he if he went to the abroad to buy this mountain bicycle, it's very cheaper than
Um,
China.
it's possible it's cheaper, but I don't think it's that much cheaper than in China because those mountain bikes, most of them, depending on which brand it is. If it's a expensive brand of bicycle, it's probably expensive in America too.